Oh my goodness.
Oh, hi. Good evening. I'm having a cigar, a cocktail, just one tonight. Counting my money, Fox bet as I bet Washington plus 8.5. You know, Pittsburgh Steelers fans have whined all year. You don't respect us. Well, I have eyes. I don't worry about records. I have data, I have eyes. Tonight, Cleveland's better than you. Kansas City's better. The Saints are better. Green Bay's better. The Rams are better. New England's better. Giants may be better. You know who's also better? Buffalo. I'd spend time with you, Steeler Nation, but I want to watch a better football team, Buffalo. Who's going to beat you next week? It's time you apologize to me. You hurt my feelings. I don't like my feelings hurt, Steeler Nation.
To Coach Rivera and the Washington football team, man, they made the significant plays tonight, and we didn't, particularly in the second half. And I thought that was the difference in the game, particularly the weighty downs. We didn't win enough possession down football tonight. It was just examples of it were littered throughout. I thought that touchdown drive to start the second half when we had them 3rd and 14 and they hit a perimeter screen for a significant gain and moved the chains, kind of started the ball rolling in the wrong way, if you will. We were down in the red area twice, and we went for it on 4th down and didn't convert either. So possession down ball was heavy in this football game, and we paid the consequences of it, a failure in it, such as life in our game. I'm excited about facing the adversity of losing with this group, man, and smiling in the face of it and preparing and getting ready for our next challenge. And so with that, I'll open it up for questions.
All right, let's go to Dale Lally. Dale, go ahead.
Mike, the 4th down pass to Anthony McFarland, was he the number one option on that play?
Absolutely, he was.
Jerry Dulac?
Hey, Mike, can you put a finger on some of the inconsistencies of the offense? You had the points haven't been as much the last 2 games as they were earlier this year.
We just got to make routine plays routinely. And I say that often, but there's a lot of truth to it. We got to make routine plays routinely, and we're not making them routinely enough right now. And so it's affecting our fluidity as a collective group.
Dejan?
Mike, what's your level of confidence in the running game right now? You're calling there's pass plays being called on a lot of 3rd and short, even 4th and short.
I'm just worried about us fluidly moving the football, whether it's run or pass. We move it how we choose to move it. The way that we chose to move it tonight wasn't fluid enough for us to have victory, and particularly in the moments that you mentioned.
Brooke Pryor?
Mike, is there any amount of weight that's lifted with the undefeated season, that streak being over? I know you said you guys like to learn after losses, but can you learn even more, or learn after wins? Can you learn even more after a loss like this?
Hey, we step into a stadium each week with intentions toward winning, and so our intentions will be the same next week. We just live one week at a time. It's not a collective for us.
Joe Rutter?
Yeah, Mike, you talk about routine plays. Would some of those drops be characterized as routine, and how concerning is that?
A lot of them be characterized as routine.
Mike Pizzuta?
Mike, why are you excited to face adversity with this group?
Because, man, different points along the journey, you get a chance to learn about yourself, who you are, what you're made of, individually and collectively, and it takes the journey to reveal that. And so, we're faced with a loss now, so we'll get an opportunity to smile in the face of it.
Mark Caboli?
Hey, Mike, they were having a lot of success in the second half with the running back out of the backfield. Can you put a finger on why they were so successful?
We just weren't tight enough, and you got to give credit to those guys, but we weren't tight enough. We just, particularly as some of the injury things set in, just the communication and stuff on the defensive side of the ball got a little scattered. We got to be better. Along those lines, Joe Hayden had a concussion. Robert Spillane had a knee injury that's being evaluated.
All right, last one. We'll go to Ray Fittipaldo. Ray?
We're getting to that point of the season when you've got to be sharp in all areas and your whole team and both sides of the ball and all that stuff. So there can be all kinds of distractions and changes of this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, we've got to go play good football.
Brooke Pryor.
And this is the second week in a row that the offense has kind of struggled to move the ball consistently. What needs to change? Is there something in the last 2 weeks that you've noticed that's different from the rest of the season?
I think we just need to make plays. I need to be better. I need to deliver us into plays that are best suited for situations and things like that. And so, it starts with me. I need to be better.
Jerry Dulac.
Ben, is part of that, it just seems like there's a lack of a flow to it. I think your coach used the word fluidity. Is that, you kind of sense that with the offense?
Sometimes. Right now we're not great on offense. We're not bad. I'd say we're a little above average, maybe a B minus right now. So there's plenty of room for improvement.
Ray Fittipaldo.
And how comfortable were you with the wheel route to McFarland, and did that play work in practice when you ran it this week?
It's a good play. I think the thing that hurt us the most was they were running the guy out there late to cover him, and so sometimes you want that guy to be set to see what's going on, and I have to deliver a better throw. Ant ran a great route and gave us a chance, and it's on me to deliver the throw.
Will Graves.
Ben, being difficulty in short yardage situations, it's become a trend lately. Sort of what needs to get better in those areas?
Well, if I had those answers, we wouldn't have issues, I think. So I don't know. It's frustrating. We need to be better.
Jenna Harner.
Ben, I know it's obviously early and you haven't had a chance to look at the film or anything, but what are some of the initial takeaways you guys have from this game?
I wasn't good enough. We didn't put up enough points, and we didn't possess the ball long enough.
Joe Rudder.
Yeah, Ben, you didn't practice on the 2 official days this week. Were you dealing with something, and did that affect your play?
I didn't play good football. Regardless how much I practice or don't practice, I need to be better for this team.
All right, last one, Mike Pizzuta.
Ben, it didn't look like they blitzed very much, if at all. Was that the case? And because of their D-line, are they maybe uniquely suited to playing you guys?